inside, go to the top, still inside, clear.
Are you kidding me?
Break it all down for you. Taking that crown from you. So let me break it all down for you. Taking that crown from you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the All At Motorsports YouTube channel. I'm your host, Alex Bowman. Today is a bit of a sad day. It is the day that I am unloading the trailer and putting everything away for the off season. It was a good season and I'm looking forward to having some good rest and everything, but it's always sad not having racing to look forward to every week. Before I get started with unloading the trailer though and checking out the condition of the carts and everything, the garage is a bit of a mess. Like I mentioned a few times, it's been really rough on me even getting to the track and stuff, so things just kind of have been thrown everywhere, left everywhere. Like you can look at this shelf. This is normally all nice and organized. This stuff's not normally on the floor. That whole back area is just a mess. So before I can even get anything out of the trailer, I gotta spend some time cleaning up and organizing everything in the garage, and then finding somewhere to put all this stuff over winter while still leaving me an area to work on things like the mini bike and whatever else I want to work on over the winter. So yeah, gotta get started doing some cleaning. We're starting to make some progress. Looking in the trailer, just a couple other things I gotta get out. Gotta get the table. I'll leave the fuel or the water tank in here. I'll have to figure out what of this stuff I need to take. Tire will obviously stay. I might take some of the chairs. Don't know. I have to get my suit. And then I also need to get all of my prep out of here as well, and all of that stuff. Which also apparently I didn't secure these cabinets shut last time I loaded everything up, so good thing it didn't all fall everywhere. I'll have to get all the stuff out of there and find something to do with my rack of gears as well. I actually might just leave those, I don't know. I'll have to figure out if I want to leave those in here or not. And then you can see I have everything sitting out here. Carts, toolbox, tire rack, and in the garage, making progress. So all the carts will go like back in this area, toolbox, tires probably here, possibly back here with the carts, just to give me more room up here. And then this will kind of be my work area for the winter. At least that's the plan right now. It might end up changing up some. Yeah, going pretty well, but still a lot to do. Like you can see, like these areas, like workbench is a lot cleaner than it was. That's probably where I'm going to leave it pretty much for today. Shelves are a lot better. Basically my goal for today is I'm just getting everything into its spot, and then at another time I'll go back through each area and actually clean the shelves, clean everything, and make each area nice. But for right now, I just want to get everything like in an area, in a spot, and then I'll go back through and actually clean. So this is more just kind of rearranging, getting things organized. Well, it turns out the garage organization actually ended up being a lot better than I anticipated. So, you can see I got both carts back here stacked in pretty well. I'll obviously, when I get to the point of the year that I'm working on these, I'm gonna have to space them out a little bit. But for right now, I'm not gonna really be doing anything with them. So they're back here, mini bike set right here, and then I have all this space for working. So it was super helpful this year having the toolbox, because in the past I just had like 2 little toolboxes that like would sit on the floor. They're basically like toolbox tops. So like you'd have like the base on wheels like I have, and then like the additional part on top. I basically just had 2 of those that would sit on the floor, and they didn't have any like workbench on top or anything. So I would also have to have a table set up as well, because this little table here is not really enough room to do much work on. But having that plus the top of the toolbox should be plenty, so I don't have to set that table back up at all. Although as I am standing here talking, I'm thinking, since this is going to be my work area right here, right now I've got tires and toolbox. I might move the toolbox, like switch those around so that I have like this bench and then that bench right across from each other. I think that would be a lot better way to have it set up. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick and let you guys know what I decide on. Went ahead and made that switch really quick, and I actually really like that. I'm surprised I haven't thought about that before, because I'm always doing work in this area, whether it's race season or not. So having that there is actually a lot better than back there, because then, like, I always have just things sitting here and then like working up here, so I'm like going diagonal across and like dodging whatever's sitting there. That is really nice. And but yeah, it definitely looks a lot better than it did before, and still have some more work to do with cleaning and everything. But yeah, everything's looking good. As far as any repairs I have to make this winter, right now I know if I have to do a gas cap. That's really the only thing I know of. We'll have to get the tacks off so I can get the data off of those. But we made it through the season pretty well with things being intact and not having to make too many repairs, other than, of course, having to switch to the black body instead of the yellow one. Which, now that I think about it, I'm not sure I ever addressed that on the channel. So that race at Cincy Speedway, that was super rough. I'm trying to remember. I don't really know when that was. But it was super rough and broke the nose out of the yellow cart, or the yellow body. I actually have it sitting out here. Well, it's in some pieces, but you can look down in there and see that all broken out there, with just duct tape holding it together. You can see all the duct tape here. But I switched that black body, which I had down in the shed, specifically for that reason of, I figured at some point I would need a body real quick. And I had a few weeks between when that happened to the next race. But so I ordered 2 new bodies. They're both exact same as this one. So it'll be exactly the same as this, which this body held up super, super well. You can tell it took some abuse and just kept on going. Like, there's a little bitty crack there. I still don't know when this chunk got taken out. But then, yeah, it's, even with that big piece missing, it's held up pretty well. So I'm super happy with this body, but I've got 2 more of that exact one still on the way. It was like midsummer when I ordered them. So I actually need to check in with the company I bought them from and see what's up. But I've got all winter now. So what I'll do is I'll put both of these bodies back in storage and then put both of the new ones on the carts for next year. So I pretty much got everything put away in here. Like I mentioned before, I just kind of have everything like in its area, roughly. Some things still need to be organized a little bit more. Before I really start any big projects, I want to get everything spotless, looking perfect. But for today, this is a good start. it got really cold because it was sunny before, and now it's all cloudy, and the sun was really vital for it being warm earlier. So I'm gonna go inside and do some iRacing. So stick around. I'm gonna show you guys some of that. You guys can give me a little bit of feedback on how my iRacing stuff looked, and if you like that or not, because I'll be doing a lot of that this winter, and I want to show that to you guys. So I'll have to play around some with how I'm gonna do that, what it'll look like for you guys, and all of that. But a little sneak peek on the mini bike. That'll be my first big project in the garage. Right now you can see it's a bit in pieces. There's no pull cord on there. Fuel line is over here. But that doesn't matter because I have this engine that I'm not gonna give you guys any information on it other than the fact it's a race engine. But you guys can take some guesses on what you think it might be. I've talked about it before, so if you remember, you might see it. But I'm not going to give you guys any specific information on what that engine is. But there is one thing on there that you could probably tell through the bag that it's sitting in and figure out what kind of engine it is. I'm super excited to be putting it on the mini bike, though. Might be kind of dangerous. I might have to put, I've got a wheelie bar here that I made when I made the mini bike. If I can, well, that was an axle. Anyways, there's a wheelie bar here. I was gonna get it out, but like, one hand. Wheelie bar that goes on the back. I might have to end up putting that back on. So, we'll see. But let's go see what kind of iRacing we can do.
How the hell did you start to get a back?
We are here at USA International Speedway. If you can't tell by the chatter already, this is one interesting group of guys. We are racing legends for 35 laps around here, and
just go around.
Yeah, damage is off. I don't know how cautions are going to work, but yeah, you know, it'll be interesting. There's like 40-something people racing, I think. So this is going to be an absolute mess, but probably pretty exciting.
Hadn't taken a breath in a couple laps.
That's still the rookie part in you. You'll work it out. I run through a breath
and I figured out in practice that the first couple laps in this thing,
One to go.
the tires are extremely tight, and then it builds loose. So I'm probably going to be garbage at first, and then
it's more or less
it'll
when
come
your
to me.
whole puckers, that's when you don't breathe.
Oh god, these pace laps are already a mess.
We're ready to go. Pace cars on.
Plenty over.
Go, go, go.
This is going to be a mess in turn
Sure did
one.
jump that green, didn't we?
Inside.
Hell yeah,
Clear.
brethren, come on back.
Inside. Clear low. Inside.
Starting in 18, so we'll see what
Clear
happens
inside.
after lap 1.
Inside, inside. Still there. Clear. Inside, inside, inside. Still inside. Inside is clear. 29.92 inside.
Up to 12th already, nice.
Clear, clear, clear. Caution's out, not caution's out.
Big red,
Wow.
come on back.
Green flag. .5 outside.
13th place.
Still there. Still out there.
That's how you get hot.
Still there at door.
Okay, Alex, the next car is Rice.
The bottom, right off the bottom.
I
Here we
couldn't
go.
Still
avoid
out
the
there.
Anthony. He was sideways in front of me.
24.92.
Come on, back.
10th position. That's the
Clear
fastest
heated.
lap.
Now that wasn't necessary.
You're
He
running
was
nice
backing
line.
up on
When
the
you're by
track.
yourself there, you're doing great. Still
Got a
there,
little
clear.
tight there.
Slowly down the bottom, down the bottom. Go high, go high. Working the
If
bottom.
you wreck, please stay low.
Still there.
Oh, that was a nice Dive in there, right?
Still there.
That guy
Inside.
who jumped the start, he ain't coming back.
24.53.
That's your quickest lap. The car in front has just
Still
moved to
inside.
We got
24.3.
real tight there on entry.
Clear him. Inside. Still inside. Clear. Good job. Quarter outside. Clear. Outside. Clear, clear. Working the outside. Clear. Good job.
23.8.
24.332.
The guy in front has just done a 24.2.
Yo, kick number 28. Kick number 28.
Oh!
Santa. He's up top, up top, up top.
Keep it up there,
Stay at the
boys.
bottom. Stay at the bottom.
Ain't
Good,
caught.
doing good. Don't get caught in his trap.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining.
Wow.
24.337. 20 laps to go this time by.
Oh gosh.
Stay at the bottom, stay at the bottom. Outside, outside. Still outside. Stay low. Still outside. Clear, clear outside.
Okay, that could have been real bad.
25.191.
B6. That lap was at 25.2.
Uh-oh, I got a couple of them stacked up behind me.
Watch him in front, he's on the top. Inside, go to the top, still inside. Clear.
Are you kidding me? Good save, good save.
Inside, all clear.
Wow, what in the world?
29.174. Inside. Still there. Clear inside.
Alright, well, that could have been a whole lot worse, though.
No harm.
Slow car on the bottom.
Oh, boy, it's
Slow on the bottom.
Hey,
He's up top, up top, up top. Front of you, front of you, front of you, front of you. Go low, go low. Stay to the high side. Outside, outside. Clear if you need it.
Jesus, the
He knows you're
mess.
coming. 24.
I feel like
He's
I'm
in the
burned
middle
off
of the
my
track,
left
man.
front, or my
Going
right
slow.
front.
Somebody flip me over.
Stay to the high side. 24.706.
P10.
Slow car in on the outside wall.
Oh,
Go
no!
low, go low.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
man, alright. Can you
It's
assess
quicker the
anything
other way
that
up.
hurt the wheel? Not a spot, I don't
Fire
think.
back up. Get
No,
back
he is
into the
not a
fray.
spot. He's joining me, he's gonna let you go.
That's the leader. No!
Place.
9-3. Got a slow car in front of you on the bottom. Go high. Slow car on the top.
28.
Inside. Inside is clear. 24.961.
B14.
Inside,
You've just
inside,
done a
inside.
25.0.
Still inside. Slow one on the bottom. Stay to the bottom. Stay to the bottom. Inside only. That's it, man. Get up to his bumper. No move. Still there at your door. Inside. Too wide.
Dang it.
Clear, clear, clear.
By the way, this 28
The gap
gonna
in
wreck
front
me,
is
so
increasing.
please,
Now,
don't go straight up. He's
0.9.
actually gonna wreck me. He's one of my friends.
Okay,
Please
Alex,
signal, please
push
signal,
now.
please
We
signal.
can catch up here.
25.
I am scared shitless. Look at actually what. Oh
The
my
lap time
god!
was at 25.3.
About 5 to go here.
Passing
He's
then.
high, stay low. Gotta make quick work of these guys, are all.
I think his
I
balls
got him,
just
man. I told
dropped.
him. They're hollering at him.
No, I wanna get.
Slow car on the top. In the wall outside. In front of you, slowing on the outside.
You gotta be
Slow on the
kidding me.
bottom. Couple more.
Dude, you
Stay
guys
high,
are fucking
stay
looking
high.
at the fucking suck.
Have a slow one in front of you. Watch him in front of you, he's on
B13. 2
the
laps
top.
remaining. Your
Stay
last
low.
lap time was at 25.3.
25.2. The white flag.
P11. White flag. Last lap.
guys need to wreck. Oh, they're wrecking.
Slow car in on the outside wall.
The gap to Roland ahead is
I
now
had nothing to do
1.5.
with that.
Slow on the top. Stay low. Outside, outside.
Win number 53.
Clear
Top
low
10?
if you
Top
need
10?
it.
Top
10th position. Okay, that's the
what?
finish. Well done,
Like,
mate.
I'd be so happy for a top 10. Alright, well with that, I'm going to go ahead and end off the video here. Remember to like and subscribe, and as always, pecker up, hammer down.